fellow geeks, welcome to another episode of Geeks Like Me. My name is Drake and Red Fox, and today on the show we have Grant Charlton and Les Allen talking to us about the upcoming Icon, which I'm super excited about. So to start off, guys, what is Icon?
Well, Icon's the longest running gaming and comic convention in the country. It's run for 24 years. This will be our 25th year, so our silver anniversary. Basically, it's geek heaven as far as I'm concerned. We do tabletop miniatures, we do board gaming, card gaming, pretty much anything geeky. We're going to be doing more computer gaming in that this year. So, yeah. And it runs in winter when everybody wants to get out and do something.
The upcoming Icon being the 25th anniversary, a big one for you guys?
Absolutely. We took Icon to Gallagher Convention Centre last year, so for 2016, we moved Icon to Gallagher and tried to make it a proper grown-up convention. Not an adult convention, a grown-up convention.
Although adult conventions have been there.
Once, as I've been led to believe. So the idea has been that with Icon starting in 1992, it's gone through a couple of different homes, but our previous home at Jabula Recreation Centre, we'd hit the max of what we could do at Jabula in Sandringham years ago. So we were only ever able to get 2,000 people through over the 3 days. So that was the idea. We needed to shift it to Gallagher Convention Centre, which gave us more space, which gave us the opportunity to do the really cool things that we want to do, which was host panels, informative panels like you get at San Diego Comic-Con, like you get at Gen Con. If you go to Gen Con in Indianapolis, you can spend 4 days in panel discussions just learning about different things without actually going onto the trade floor. And that's what we want to do with Icon. We want to start doing more of the informative type panels that you get at those conventions. So we needed the space, we needed the facilities to be able to do it. So last year was our first year at Gallagher. They've asked us back for the next few years, so they're very happy with what we did.
Yeah.
And yes. And now being our 25th anniversary, we have a couple of surprises in store. We have a couple of very cool international guests. James Sutter, the co-creator of Pathfinder from Paizo, he'll be our international gaming guest. He'll be doing panel discussions on game design, world building, how to create new monsters. He's also the executive editor at Paizo Publishing. So when it comes to the comics and the books that Paizo releases, he's the overall editor there. So he'll be doing a host of panels, and then we have the biggest cosplay guest the country has seen, Linda Vampy Bitme Lee. She's rated as one of the top 10 cosplayers internationally.
She's not really that big.
Gorgeous, though.
In brand name,
Yeah.
she's one of the biggest cosplayers around the world. Her videos consistently get between 100,000 and 600,000 views. So we've got cosplayers coming in that can start getting international exposure. Our local people can start getting exposure to international cosplayers. So we're taking us another step up with our 25th anniversary.
When it comes to the cosplay thing, I mean, last year I was there. That was a very big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You broadcasted it live.
Yes.
Is it going to happen this year again?
It is going to happen again this year. The finals will be streamed live. We want to make the finals aspect a bit of a production, because that's what cosplay is. It's a production. And we will be having skits. So the biggest aspect of not having skits previously is logistics. When you're running sessions, panel sessions, and you're running streams, you have to stick to your timelines. You can't afford to just go over. What we've done now is managed to find a way to handle the judging simultaneously for different aspects, different areas of the cosplay competition. So we will now be able to have one slot where we can have our skit finalists, our intermediate finalists, and our masters, which will be judged by Linda. The masters will be judged by Linda and 2 other cosplay judges.
Oh, they're going to step it up.
Here's hoping.
Step it up. Okay. Icon always has a lot of gaming aspects and tournaments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be?
Oh yes, you can't give that up. That's where we started. 25 years ago, started with a bit of D&D, bit of Cthulhu, Warhammer 40k. I think we even had Ancients that year. But that was in a tiny little place called Patterson Park Community Centre, where they could fit about 150 people. I think we had about 160 or something. But yeah, this year we're going to expand it. There's a whole range. The 3+ club have kindly taken on arranging all the tabletop games for me. They normally help out immensely. This year they're taking it all off my hands. And we're going to be having a full program of gaming for the miniature side. And we'll be hoping to have big Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And obviously Magic tournaments. We're looking to do Hearthstone. And on top of that, there'll be our annual Catan tournament. Unfortunately, this year the winner won't be going overseas. That's every second year. We'll probably also run Memoir and Ticks to Ride, but that hasn't been finalised yet. And on top of that, there'll be role-playing. And Les has got some things to tell us about the role-playing.
Well, we've managed to negotiate an interesting competition in that we've seen TV shows like the channel Geek and Sundry, etc. We've seen that celebrities do have occasional interests. We're finalising, by the time this video goes out, we should have finalised the competition with Vatkeke, where we will be running a celebrity role-playing session, which will be DM'd by Vittorio Leonardi, multiple-time winner of Best GM at Icon, and you will get to play, you and 3 friends will get to play with Hannes Brahman, the comedian, as a celebrity. Now, this is a competition you can only access via Vatkeke. So if Afrikaans is not your first language, Google Translate is very good. So we're going to be running that. We're also going to be running some intro to role-playing sessions, some quick 25-minute get-starteds, but we're going to be doing it with our partners MakerBot, who have kindly agreed to us using their filament and machines to create 3D sets to actually play your first rounds of role-playing on. And we're going to be using the Pathfinder system, and some lucky person will win an entire 3D printed scenery set of Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder scenery at the end of the convention.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull a little bit more because I know you guys have got stuff, obviously.
Probably the biggest thing that we can say, and
That's
this is our Geeks are very civic-minded. They're very charitable. Icon has for many years supported Laurie Park, the wildlife conservation area in Centurion. More recently, we've started supporting SA guide dogs. But this year, we're now taking a step up with the South African National Blood Service. So they've decided to come on board because we would like everybody to #be a hero. Come along, donate blood. The school holidays will actually be just around the corner, which is one of the busiest times that the blood bank actually needs their stocks. So what we'll be doing is running another competition in partnership with MakerBot. Thank you very much to MakerBot and the team. That will set up a photo booth that looks like an action figure box. If you donate blood, or if you try to donate blood, you will be allowed to take a photo shot in there, form your best action pose. We will be selecting one person from all of those photos to come back after Icon, so it'll happen after the event, but we will do a 3D scan of them, and we will then print them a miniature action figure of themselves.
You guys heard that? Yeah? Go and donate blood. You can get a little figurine made. I'm going to actually film it, donating blood, so I can go stand in the box.
Camera picks it up.
Yeah.
102 donations so far.
There we go. It's the thing to do.
Yeah, so what we want to do is actually we want to make this a really good success for the South African National Blood Service. Come in, let's set a level, and then it's something that we can always aim for and strive for to top each and every year.
Good. And we'll be carrying that on every 6 weeks at the Nexus as well, just to keep people...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, a
Keep
nice
people
little
donating.
surprise. Yeah, that we'll be doing it every 6 weeks, and then we'll be leading up to a very, very large Halloween blood drive event.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anything that you guys would like to just say to guys who've never been to Icon, which could be strange, but
There are people out there.
Yeah.
We would love new people to come to Icon. There's a lot of we're hoping to interact a lot with new people. The idea is Icon's there to teach you how to play games, whatever type of game you want to learn. So we want people come in, as we said, on the role-playing side. The miniature guys are very keen to have people not play with their miniatures, but at least watch what they're doing. They'll tell you how to get involved with it. We will have Solar Pop, as they unplug themselves, Division City, teaching people how to play the board games and some of the tabletop games. They got a couple of new games they're going to premiere there as well, we believe. More details later. So yeah, it's a matter of come to Icon and learn how to be more of a geek.
It's Youth Day long weekend. You've got nothing better to do. Just come along to Icon, have 3 fantastic days. All of the panels will be streamed live, so if you feel like you don't want to leave the house, you can still be a part of it, and you'll be able to check out our Twitch streams live to pick up on all the panels. But we'd much rather have you there. Come by, support our charities, have a fantastic time. It's your gateway to geek.
And don't forget all the retailers.
And all the retailers, bring your money.
Board games, comics. We didn't tell him anything about the people are going to beat each other up with swords.
Oh, yes.
Latex or metal.
Latex or metal. We do have...
Fight!
We do have live LARPing demonstrations, live action role play. And for those who are a bit more hardcore, we have got the Medieval Fight Club team in. These are people who wear full plate armor, full sets of armor, and they really go the tonk with proper swords, headshots, the whole thing. Last year we actually had Medieval Fight Club at Icon. It also meant that we had one of the best fighters in the world. Hilton Kleinhans is one of the world's top ranked fighters, and he's a South African, so you can actually get to come along. The Medieval Fight Club Championships should have already actually been run by the time Icon comes, so hopefully Icon will have a world champion.
Wow, that would be great.
Hmm?
Right.
Yeah, and then there's, as I said, retailers doing all sorts of things, from clothing to jewelry to Harry Potter ones,
Figurines, comics,
anything,
lightsabers,
whatever you're interested in. Somebody somewhere probably got something.
We also have an amazing artist alley. We really like to support artists. We've got an artist alley set up so you can come by and check out artworks from up and coming artists, crafters. There's a whole range of
local
retails.
comics.
Local comics sector. Good shout out to Naz Hussein and the team.
Yeah, and there hopefully be a few others as well.
Fantastic. Grant, Les, thank you so much, guys, and all the best of luck for the upcoming Icon. I'm definitely going to be there. Don't miss it for the world.
Well, Draken, thank you very much for having us, but a little surprise that we'd like to hand over at the end of this is that we're going to afford Geeks Like Me 2 full weekend passes as a prize that you can give away to some of your viewers. YouTube video. So what we want you to do is either when the video gets posted on Facebook or on YouTube, we want you to post in the comments one of the guests that will be coming to Icon this year. As another hint, we will be having Rico Chacarol from Madame and Eve fame. Madame and Eve is actually celebrating its 25th anniversary this year as well. So come on, there might even be cake. So make a comment which guest you're most interested in.
There will definitely be cake.
Oh, surely so. There'll be cake. You may not have some, but there will be. So please list a guest that you would like to see at Icon, one of the guests that we've named in this presentation. Dragon will randomly select 2 people and you'll get a chance to win a full weekend pass.
There you go. Wow. Thank you so
Very well,
much, guys.
Very well.
Yep. Awesome. Please do that, and we'll select guys to come and join us at Icon.
See you there.
And there you have it, guys. Free tickets to Icon. Just add those names of the people coming in the comment section below, and we might be drawing your name. Till next time, game on and geek on, and see you guys at Icon.